Hey, my one viewer. I don't know who you are, but hey. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm coming on here early because it's going to be dark at 4:30. Y'all know the time change went. We gained an hour. And so with that being said, it's going to be dark now. It's not like in the summertime when I went live. So I'm trying to do this early. Hey Denisha, how are you? Hey, Passion for Fashion, how you doing? How's it going? Happy Monday to you all. I hope y'all all had a great weekend. I'm leaving, just got off work, just punched out, headed home. Hey Claudia, how are you, sweetheart? Girl, it always messes with me. Every time they do it. Every time. I can't stand it. I thought that they were going to leave it alone. I thought that they were going to leave the time change alone. Me personally, I would prefer to have light in the evening. More light, to have a longer day. I guess that's what I'm saying. I would prefer that, because this getting dark at 4:30, it's just too damn dark. I want to go back to getting dark at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Every time they mess with the time, it takes me at least a good 2 to 3 weeks to get used to it. It's terrible. I know we gained an hour, but it sure don't feel like it to me. I did a video for today, a car chat. It's still uploading. Sometime it'll that's good that you're doing good. Hey, Mr. Vince, thank you. I so appreciate you telling me that you love my content. Thank you very much for that compliment. Ouch. Trying to find. Of course you're cooking dinner, Denisha. You always cooking. What you cooking today? Man, I can't find my powder puff. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I put it in my bag. I don't know. Yeah, that too. It's gonna. You know, when the time change, it's gonna be colder. That too. That too. Christopher had senior day pictures today, and he was a little upset because, hey, Raspberry Pie, how are you? Thank you, girl. You like my hat? $4 at Burlington. I'm sorry. $4 at oh, here it is. $4 at Ross. $4. Hey, True Life, how are you? All my faves are in here. What's up, Maria P? Another fave. I'm doing good, sweetheart. How are you? So yeah, he has senior picture day today, and he was upset because he had a real tie on, not the clip on, and the lady, she tied it for him in the store, but when he got ready to put it on, he untied it. And so I told him, I said, take the tie to school and have your advisor or any man in the school. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Lucy 1223. How you doing? I said, have one of them men at the school tie that tie. And that's what they did. Then he left his ID in the Uber driver's car. The Uber driver calls me and says, hi, I took Christopher to school this morning, and he left his ID in my car, which Christopher had already called me and said, Mama, please don't be mad at me. Don't yell at me, please. I left my ID in the Uber's car. So I'm like, okay. So he has another ID, but they want him to use this ID, the senior ID. So I said, Chris, how much does it cost to get a new ID? He said, I don't know. I have to find out. Well, in the midst of all of that, the Uber driver called me and said, I have his ID, and I can drop it back off to you and put it in your mailbox. Well, I happen to be working in the area where the Uber driver lived. Just so coincidental. I said, I'm right around the corner from where, because he gave me his address, and Because he said, I don't live too far from you. So I said, well, where do you live? And so when he told me, I said, oh, I said, I'm over here working. And I went to pick up some construction material that wasn't there. And I said, I'm right around the corner. So he was like, oh, he said, well, I said, I can come pick the ID up. So went by and got the ID. So that was a blessing. But it was a hell of a Monday. It was a hell of a Monday. Let me tell you. And my stomach is back to hurting. I don't know why. But it was a hell of a Monday. But thanks be unto God, he got the ID back. And, you know, he took the pictures. I don't know who tied his tie, but they didn't make it skinny enough. He needed to pull it more to make it tighter, make the knot tighter. I'm like, whatever. This is what happens when you don't have a man around to do those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? But we make it do what it do. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, because there's no man in my house and my father's not alive, and you know, it's sad to say, but I told him, the lady in the store, she was the one who tied it. I knew how to tie a tie many, many years ago. My father showed me how to tie a tie, but I ain't forgot, and that ain't something I wear every day. But I told him, I said, go on YouTube. I said, you go on YouTube for everything else. Go on YouTube. YouTube University teach you how to tie a tie. That's how we learned how to open up that lock. I went on YouTube. So he said, yeah, I'm going to go on YouTube. I said, yeah, go on YouTube. I said, YouTube will teach you everything that you want to know. But it's hard when a man is not around. It really, really is. Not that I think Dumbo, his sperm donor, would know either. Y'all, anyway, I'm not going to even go there. I'm going to save it for tomorrow with Truthful Tuesday. But I had a truth today that I put on my Facebook page. I haven't put it over on my CeCe's Fashion is My Passion page. And I'm not going to put it over here on YouTube, because YouTube, I just feel like they gunning for me. I feel like any little thing I do, they want to give me a strike so they can do something else, so they can take my channel down. And I don't want to give them nothing. So I'm not going to put it on over here. But it was a real truth that I had regarding men. And I might tell it to you all right here. I don't know. If y'all want to hear it, I probably would tell it to y'all. But anywho. Y'all don't forget to tap the screen and give the live a like, please. There's 8 likes, 8 thumbs up with 21 people here. I'm going to try not to stay on here too long, but I did want to come on and connect with you all, because like I said, it's going to be dark. And I am not going to be sitting out in my mother's driveway in the dark talking to y'all. And by the time I get home, it'll probably be too late to come home. So I'm going to try to do a live at least 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I probably won't do a live. Friday. I'm going to get my hair done for sure. So I probably will come live today, tomorrow. I may not come live Wednesday. I may try to come live Wednesday. So some of you all have dropped off. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Christopher got to get his hair cut Wednesday. So I don't know how that's going to work. But anywho, you all, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? How is everybody doing? I can't read everybody's comments, but I see comments there. But I see the last comment. Hey, Sunshine, how are you? I saw your comment. You said, I hope you didn't get the Santa mailbox and didn't get your hair done. No shade. Girl, I got the mailbox, and I did go get my hair done. That mailbox, I did get 10% off on that Christmas Santa mailbox, because it had a scratch on the bottom of it. My hair costs way more than that Santa Claus mailbox. Trust me, trust and believe me. Trust and believe me. That little, I think it was, what was it? It was originally $34. I didn't pay $34 for it. You said, oh my God. I didn't pay $34 for it. But my hair costs a whole lot more than that. My hair costs about $100, a little bit over $100. So no, I ain't have $100 to go get my hair done because I have to think about. I needed money. I needed to keep that money because I don't get paid till Friday, and I'm Ubering Chris to school every day. My mother picks him up in the evening, and Uber costs at least $25 a day. So, oh, you want to know what my truth was today? I'm gonna tell you. So, it's $25 a day to Uber him, right? And so, because it's so expensive to Uber him, I needed that money to Uber him. So, I didn't go get my hair done. That's just the truth. But my truth was, I said in my video, so I was watching this comedian. Her name is Tamika Carey. I don't know if you all follow her, if you all are on Facebook. I think she's on Instagram too. Her name is Tamika Carey. And so she was saying, hey, Deborah. She was saying that, you know, her ex-boyfriend accused her of being a lesbian because she has a good girlfriend who, you know, treats her really good. A female friend that she's been friends with for years. She said that her female friend treat her really good. And so she said that he accused her of being a lesbian, right? And yeah, that probably would be good. But you know what? Chris didn't like him. Chris didn't like him. Thank you, Deborah. He didn't like him. He said he was driving a little bit crazy. So I don't know what that meant. He didn't care for the Uber driver. But I was thinking about getting this young lady to pick him up. Yeah, he said he was driving crazy. Yeah. I'm not a guy, so I don't know who you're talking about. If you're trying to be insulting, you can go fuck yourself. But so Tamika Carey said that she hey Meadow, can you get rid of this stupid motherfucker right here to keep asking me, is it a chick? Go ask your mama, is she a chick? She pushed you out of her funky ass twat. Can you get rid of him? Thank you. Get rid of him. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, get rid of both of them. So Tamika Carey said that if she was not, you know, she said that the girlfriend is better than her than a guy. Okay, no problem, Meadow, no problem. Passion for Fashion is in here, so she can help get rid of some of the trolls if we have any. So anyway, Sunshine, she said, you know, he accused me for being a lesbian because my girlfriend is really good to me. So, you know, I was listening to that and I was like, you know, I agree with her because I got some really, really good girlfriends that treat me good. You know what I'm saying? They treat me good. And this is a prime example of them two stupid motherfuckers that just was in here. Why I don't fuck with men. And I said in my truth, the only reason why I fuck with men is because I love dick. If I didn't love dick, I would never fuck with a man. I would never fuck with a man. You know, it's simply because of what he has between his legs and them two twins up under his dick. If a man didn't have that, I would never fuck with a man. Only time I would fuck with a man is when I would need a man to come do something manly in my house. Other than that, I wouldn't fuck with him. I said because I don't like men because you're stupid and you slow. Hey, D, how are you? D, I haven't forgot. I didn't send it off yet. I'm going to do it tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm going to send it off. So you shouldn't take that long to get to you. And so I I said that in the video, you know, because my truth is that men have, you know, been held to me, you know, most of my life, you know, and I don't really want a man for nothing else but that. You know, I've never had a man I've had men in my life that were good to me, but let me see what this comment says. Hell no. No, I would not. That you talking about two different things. You talking about two different things. I'm not interested in women, period. I'm not interested in being with a woman in any capacity, in any sexual way, using anything. No. That's not, you stupid and you slow because you're not understanding what the fuck I said. I said that because I like men and what is attached to a man, that's why I fuck with men. So if you didn't get that and you on the slow bus and you licked the window and you didn't get what I meant, then keep licking the window because your comment was dumb. And that's why you got deleted. That's why you got hidden, because that was dumb. So I understood what she was saying because, you know, like I said, men can really, you know, they can cause you a lot of hell in your life. Yeah, that's what I meant. Maggot or whatever your name is. That's what I meant. What I meant was, this is what I meant. I like men because a man is a man. Because a man can hold you different. A man smell good. A man is a man. And what's attached to a man is what I like. But as far as a man treating me good, no. You know, I'd rather have, I don't want a woman in no capacity when it comes to intimacy and sexual and sex. I don't want to put no strap on. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in having sex with a man, with the opposite sex of me. You know, I'm not interested in being a lesbian, no shape, form, or fashion. But as far as women, there's women in my life that have been good to me. You know, like I told you all the story about the guy who acted like he couldn't find a seafood restaurant. You know, but my girlfriend found one that I had been wanting to go to, and she took me out and spent money on me. But this stupid motherfucker gonna tell me, oh, I can't find no seafood restaurant in Chicago. Come on now. Come on. Hey, how you doing, James Howard? How are you? Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the thing is that I have a lot of girlfriends, you know, who are really good girlfriends to me, you know, and they love me. They really love me. And, you know, I don't have to worry about no games with them. I don't have to worry about them playing with my feelings. My real friends, okay? I ain't talking about these itches that are fake and phony and jealous of me and all of that. I'm talking about real girlfriends, okay? So that's what my truth was. And I said, if it wasn't for what was in between a man's leg, I wouldn't fuck with a man ever. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I would not. No shade to the men that's on here, because please don't come for me, because you know I'm going to come back. I ain't talking about y'all. Okay? I ain't talking about no man in specifically. I'm just talking about my experiences with men. And I'm just saying that that's all I'm saying. I would not fuck with y'all on no level. I would not. But because you have the thing that I like and that I love, which is your dick, and because I love dick, that's why I fuck with you. I'm like a dude. You know, because most men feel like that about women. Not most, some, a few, whatever. Men wouldn't really fuck with us if it wasn't what was between our legs. It really wouldn't have no use for you. Because, like I said before, you know, it's 2 things or 3 things that a man can't live without, that he will fight for and he will die for. That's money, food, and pussy. Now, I don't know which one of those 3 things come first for a dude, but most men will die for some pussy. If he was standing up on the building and a woman walked past and her pussy dropped from up under her dress, he gonna jump off of that building to get that pussy. Hey, Marta. Right. See, Frank said, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And the reason why I say that a man will die for pussy is because when a man is told that he cannot perform or he cannot no longer get an erection, it does something to his manhood. Okay, it does something to his man. Now, I'm not saying that men are, their manhood is based on their penis. That's not what I'm saying. But sex is a very important part of a man. It's a very important part of who he is as a man. And so when you take sex away from a man, he feels less of a man. Okay? Not to say that he is not a man, not to say that he is not and cannot do things like a man, but it's a real part of his life. So when he gets sick and he has to take high blood pressure medicine and he can no longer get an erection the way that he could when he was 25 or 30, and now he got to take this medication, and the medication is making him experience erectile dysfunction, that is bothersome to a man. And a man will stop taking that blood pressure medicine so he can get him some cooch, so that his dick can get hard. And so most men will stop taking their medication. I'm going to read you all's comments. He will stop taking that medication because he can't get a hard penis. You know what I'm saying? What did Deborah say? Let me go back to her comment. Marty, you say I'm the real. It's the truth. That's true, Deborah. That is so true. That is so true. You so glad I'm on live. So, we all grown in here. My channel is not made for children. So if you have your child in the room, please, respectfully, I'm not going to stop talking what I'm talking about. So either, let your child go in the other room or you go in the other room. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be disrespectful to children or elderly people, but this is an adult live and there are adults on this live. We do not let children here. And when we find out that there are children in here that are under the age of 18, we get rid of them. Okay? So I just want to make that clear before I go any further. So what I'm saying is that my truth is that because I like how a man feel and the way that a man is, that's why I want to deal with you. It ain't because it's been the greatest experience being with a man. I haven't had the greatest experiences being with men other than when it came to the physical aspect of it. And even then, some of my experiences haven't been that great. I've had some bad sex too. Not a whole lot, but enough to know what I don't like. So, I don't know what you're talking about, Adrian, or whatever your name is. I'm CeCe's Fashion is my passion everywhere, on every platform. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Have grown sons. Go preach it, sister. Girl, it's the truth. And the fact of the matter is that a man will, you take those three things away from a man. If a man can't make no money, he don't feel like he's a man. If a man can't eat what he like and buy what he want to eat, because food is a very important, because food is very, what? I'm sorry. I had to get from around that. I had to get from around her. Because food is because men like to eat. A man likes to eat. He likes to eat. And if he can't if he can't eat what he like, and he can't buy what he like, and if he can't get no sex, the most important the most important thing for a man will go hungry before he pass up some Gucci. Now, that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I say men will give a man your body. Make a man work for it. Because he will if he want it. You know. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know why he was hidden, but he must have said something. I don't know what he talking about. Good luck with the diet. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? You on a diet? Here we go with somebody trying to fat shame. First of all, I'm not fat. Secondly, don't worry. You don't know what I weigh because I ain't never sat on your motherfucking face. And I guarantee you can't eat my pussy. I guarantee, or my ass. So go fuck with somebody else. Don't come over here with that bullshit. It's CeCe's fashion is my passion. That's what's up here on the YouTube channel. It's the same name that's up here on my YouTube channel. It's over on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I don't know what you're talking about either. You sound stupid too. Girl, I don't listen to these stupid ass people. And most of them be men. Because they don't like for you to tell the truth about who they are. And I ain't really even said nothing bad about them. I'm just saying how men are. So I don't know what the person above you is even talking about because he sounds dumb. But you know, it's a lot. I realize it's a lot of people that don't comprehend well. There's a lot of people that are mentally challenged that they cannot comprehend what a person is saying. I get that. But you all understand what I'm saying. Those of you that are intelligent enough and smart enough to understand, you understand what I'm saying. You reported them? Yeah, thank you. Because I asked you all to do that for me. I asked you all to start reporting people that come over here that are bullies, that are trolling. Please report them. Please. I appreciate it. Yes, they do. They do like voluptuous women. They do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, good luck with your mental health. Yeah, they do. And you know, it's amazing how people want to talk about what you look like, but when you go to their page and see what they look like, it's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like I was on a young lady's page, and I said it in the video earlier. I was on a young lady's page. Her name is Terry Long, and she was taking her braids down. Thank you for hiding him. Thank you. And she was taking her braids down. And you said, Frank, you said, are you talking the truth? Yeah, because that's just how men are. You know, it ain't nothing bad about y'all. It's just that's how you all are wired. Sex is very important to you all. You know, and your penis, you know, y'all love y'all penis. And to know your thing can't get hard no more, y'all be about to kill somebody. Women can go 2 and 3 years without sex. Men cannot. Men cannot. It's just the truth. You all cannot. Y'all ain't even got to like the girl. She ain't got to be the prettiest or the finest. But y'all got to bust. Y'all got to release that. I mean, it's just the truth. You said you can't hear me? Oh, you can't hear me. Yes, they do love us. You're absolutely right. Yes. Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Okay. I think you couldn't hear me at first. I think somebody was saying they couldn't hear me. But you know, the other thing that I was getting ready to say is that you know, so she was on yesterday taking her braids down. She was on live on Facebook. And you should have seen how the people was on her Facebook live trying to drag her for her taking her braids down on live. And it's always the most the most interesting looking motherfuckers that want to bully you. These two, this man lips look like a whole asshole. He has some motherfucking black ass, shriveled up, lined lips. Look like when the shit came out of his asshole. You know when the shit come out your asshole and it shriveled back up? That's what his motherfucking face looked like. That's what his motherfucking face looked like. His lips. And then the other one, she looked like a whole fucking, whole reptile. Whole family of reptiles. And I'm like, have you motherfuckers went and looked in the mirror before y'all decided to get on here and talk about somebody? Yeah, I don't understand it though. You know, I don't understand. Like, I don't find me to be the most beautiful woman in the world, okay? And there's times in my days I think I look really pretty. Then there's other days I don't feel like I look pretty, right? But even with me thinking that I look pretty or me not thinking that I look pretty, or whether you all think I'm pretty or not, I ain't finna bother nobody on their platform and talk about them. Cause when I tell you, ain't none of us got room to talk about nobody. Ain't none of us got room to talk about nobody. We all look a little fucking weird. But when you look like a whole kingdom of reptiles, and your lips look like a hole inside of a motherfucking booty hole and colon, you should go and sit the fuck down and shut up. Like, how dare you get on somebody's platform and try to go in on them? I just could not believe it. I could not believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, these motherfuckers need a mirror. They need to stand in the mirror. I just, baby, please. I was like, you motherfuckers need to go stand there, and they need a mirror attached to their chest. Meadow, I'm just serious. I'm like, what in the world? But it's always the most challenged looking people that want to come for you on your content. Yes, we all are unique. Amen. We are. And praise God for that. Because I don't look like you and you don't look like me. And it's okay. In my mind, I can think I'm as fat as Halle Berry. Don't mean necessarily that I am, but I can think it. But I ain't finna go bother nobody. I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. I do not get it. Hey, how are you? I just don't get it. I'm like, leave people alone. You not cute enough to fuck with somebody. I'm sorry. And most of the people that be on these live streams and come in people live and try to bully them, they are the ugliest. The ugliest. They take the ugly out of ugly. I just don't. I wouldn't mess with nobody and I would look like that. I would not. But anyway, yeah, so I was just saying that, that's the only reason why I really want to deal with a man. I don't really need a man for anything else. Honestly, I don't. I love men. I love the way a man feel. I love everything a part of a man when it comes to the physical aspect of a man. I love everything, every physical aspect of a man being a man, I love. But it's hard dealing with y'all on a one-on-one basis when it comes to relationship, because men are just not all men, but some men are just, I don't know. Where you going, kitty? Where you going? Just not sensitive enough. And my girlfriends, We sensitive to each other because we women, and we know, we can cry to each other. We can talk about certain things. We don't judge each other. You know what I'm saying? You cry to a man, it's like he don't know what to do. He don't know how to comfort you. He don't know how to be there for you. That's why I tell women all the time, they get married, don't give up your girlfriends. Don't give up your girlfriends. Because it's going to come a time when you going to be married to a motherfucker and he going to be like, oh, what you crying for? What you crying for? They just don't understand us. It's just like, just don't understand us. Yeah, me too, Marta. Me too. Yeah, it's for real, Meadow. Hey, Sherry. YouTube is still giving you trouble. I know. People are very miserable. They're very insecure. You're right, Sarah. Yeah, and you would hope that people would treat you as well as you treat them, but they just don't. Hey, Tony. How are you? I live in Chicago, Deborah. I'm home now. Well, not home, at mom's house. But, I must just say this to you all. That's the only reason why. You doing fine? That's great, Tony. How was your day? But that's the only reason, I think men are very sexual, very, very sexy, very sensual. I like the way a man dressed, the way he moved, his swag, how good he smell, how he put himself together. I find all of that to be appealing and sexy. But relationship, I don't want. I just don't want it. I just don't want that. You know, I don't like for nobody to, and I have men in my life that are not my man, that don't do nothing for me, and they controlling. And I don't like people controlling me. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like to be controlled. I don't like nobody telling me what to do. I don't want to have to answer to nobody about what I do or how I do it. I don't want to have to answer to nobody about what I do for my son and tell me, oh, you do too much for him. What the fuck are you talking about? This is my kid. Thank you, Marta. I don't want to deal with nobody telling me what to wear and what I can't wear. I don't want nobody telling me that they don't want me on YouTube, talking to you all, or you be on YouTube too much. That takes up a lot of your time. You ain't spending enough time with me. I don't want nobody telling me, oh, I don't want you wearing that. Why you got that on? Who you trying to dress for? I don't want to deal with nobody that's jealous, controlling, dominant, none of that. I don't want to do that, because I was having that conversation with the guys at work. They was like, CeCe, you need to get a man and let him move in. For what? For what? Why? No, baby, please have your own house. Please have your own shit. You can't move in with me. You can spend the night, but please take your shit. Don't leave a sock over here. Because when this shit is over with, and more than likely it will be, I don't want you to have to come back for nothing. Exactly, Marta. I don't. My son is 17, but he's very, very protective. But I don't want to deal with that stupid bullshit from no man. I don't want no man coming to me talking about, you said it's bad advice. What's bad advice? Which part of true life? I'm like, I don't want nobody moving in with me. That's why when I get with a man, if he don't have what I have, hey, we can't deal. Because I don't want you, listen here, have your own car because you cannot drive mine. Have your own house or apartment because you cannot come move here. Have your own job, whether you retired or you got to get in a pension or Social Security, because I'm not giving you no money. Yeah, that is bad advice letting the man move in. So my one coworker, he was like, well, how you going to get serious with a man? I said, I can get serious with a man with him. I would love you from over there. See, one of the reasons why I would never let a man move in with me, because I don't want any man trying to take my house from me if it does not work out. I'm leaving my house to my son. I want my son to always have somewhere to live. If him and his wife divorce or separate, you ain't got to never, ever worry about saying, I ain't got nowhere to live. I told him, I said, don't ever sell this house. Always have something that is paid for, that you can go and lay your head in. Absolutely. I don't want you to have nothing. You can bring your toothbrush, but you can't leave it here. Take it with you. You know, I've learned that lesson. They was like, oh, you've been burned. Well, maybe. I let the sperm donor move in. Worst mistake of my life. And I will never let that happen again. I don't want to live with nobody. I don't want nobody talking about, oh, I'm not having a motherfucking thing that I get up every day and go to work and I got to have like this bag back here. I ain't finna have shit. Oh, you shopping again? None of your motherfucking business. I don't want to deal with that shit. I learned early on that I'm not wifey material, whatever that might be. I'm not. I always wanted to get married, but the older and older I have got, the more and more I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm good. Yeah, they probably are jealous that I'm getting all the good attention. You're right. That's what I'm saying, Marta. That's what I'm saying. I do not want to fight with no man about my shit. And if I meet a man and he has grown children, daughters, sons, or whatever, his property ought to go to his grown children. I respect that, because that's how I feel. Hey, J Rock, how are you? I got another friend that call himself J Rock. So, no. Yeah, and you know what? I tell men all the time. I be like, and I'm going to tell you men that's on this channel too. Stop dating these bum-ass women. Let me tell y'all something. You ain't never got to ask a man for nothing. If a man love you, care about you, whether he your friend, your lover, your man, your husband, you ain't got to ask him for shit. Men don't like for women to ask them after they done dated them, took them on 2 or 3 days, start asking them for shit. That's a huge turn off for men. You don't have to ask a man for nothing. Hey, Alyssa. Oh, I was just talking about my truth today about I wouldn't deal with a man. Only reason why I deal with men is because of what's between their legs. Good to see you too, J Rock. So glad you stopped in. See what I'm saying? And Marta, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what men tell me. You're a prime example of what I'm talking about. No shade. But what you just said, he left you over you getting sick. And you know what? Hey, Gloria. Hey, girl. How you feeling? Let me tell you what the men at my job always tell me. Oh, CeCe, and not just the men on my job, men in general that I meet. Oh, you gonna die alone. Just what you said. Do you know that a lot of men, ain't gonna take care of you when you get sick? So guess what? If I die alone, guess what? I came here alone. A lot of men do not take care of women when they get sick. I'm glad to hear you okay, Gloria. So my point is, what the fuck I need you? You know what? The worst thing is to be with a man or be with a woman and you get sick. They never do have no balls. They never do. They can't stand, because you know why, Marta? Because it's always about they punk asses. Let me tell you something. A lot of men do not marry you because they're in love with you. A lot of men don't even like you. If they marry you because it's something for them. Either it's because you are a good woman and you make good money and his lifestyle can be a certain way with your money. You a good cook. He know that you a woman who take care of your shit. He know that you all about business. He know that you gonna make sure shit is paid. He know that you the type of woman that you ain't out here hanging and swinging and laying with everything. And that's why they marry you. Not because they in love. Not because they like you. But because you're the type of woman that they can build something with and have something with. But not because they so in love. I don't believe a lot of them be all in love. They don't. Right. That's true, J-Rock. That's what I'm saying. You absolutely right. I was just having a conversation with my mom about this. If a good man came in your life, would you marry them or would you still rather stay legally single? I would stay single. I would stay single. Yes. I would stay single. It is best for me at this point in my life for me to stay single. There's really no reason for me to get married. It really isn't. He was going to leave anyway, whether you cooked or cleaned or not. And if you stop doing that, it's the reason why you did. Because if you started off doing that, it was something that he was doing that you said, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't doing this no more. Girl, I'm a good woman too. Always been a good woman. But I was cheated on, walked on, uh, you know, and I'm like, no. Hey, Barbara. Yeah, girl, I know. What's the point? What's really the point of getting married at I'm 55? I've done everything on my own. I bought my own house. I paid this car off. I already have a child. What the fuck do I need them for? What's up? It's Miss CeCe. How are you? You know I love your name, girl. What's the point? I'm not ever getting married, Meadow. No, I'm not ever getting married. I don't want to get married. I've always wanted to get married, but What, Deborah? Oh, that's why that dude who was with Cher left Amber Rose, because Amber was depending on him, and that why he decides to be with Cher, and he loves Cher because, oh, okay, you talking about celebrities. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I've been hurt before, Walter. Yeah, I have. But that's not why I don't want to get married. Let's not get that twisted. You the same age, Marta? But see, people think just because you've been hurt, that's why you feel the way you feel. My past relationships have nothing. No, they have nothing to do with me feeling the way I feel. I feel the way I feel because I don't want to be bothered with no man on that level. Okay? And of course I've been hurt before. Walter, I'm sure you've been hurt before. Everybody on this thread has been hurt. We all get hurt. And it ain't just a man who have hurt me. Okay? I've had other people in my life that I had no sexual relationships with that have hurt me. I've had girlfriends that hurt me. I've had family members that hurt me. I ain't never had sex with them. So let's be clear. Okay? Everybody's been hurt. Everybody. My decision not to marry has nothing to do with what I've been through or who hurt me. I don't care about them motherfuckers. They gone for a reason, and I'm glad they are. Hey, pretty KD. Yeah, so, when people say, oh, I can tell you've been hurt before, that ain't got shit to do with me not wanting to get married. That ain't got shit to do with why I don't want to get married. I don't want to wash your clothes. I don't want to deal with you. I like my peace. I don't want to deal with all that stupid bullshit. So I feel like this. We can date. We can go out. We can go to dinner. We can be, I think it's somebody on here. I don't remember who it was, who said she got a friend with benefits, but they're compatible. I can like you. We can be great, but go the fuck home. No, you ain't off topic. That's okay. Yeah, I do like French tips. But you know what I find with the French tips? It always get dirty. Like, no, I shouldn't say dirty. It's like it collects a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like makeup. You know, I'm always wiping it off. You know what I mean? So, right. Exes are exes for a reason. You know? Um, yeah, so it's Claudia, who's in that situation, but that's what I'm saying. I can deal with what Claudia have. I can deal with that. And I had that with somebody. But see, he was not I liked him more than he liked me. It was obvious, okay? I liked him more than he liked me. And so yeah, they stain easily. Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. And so because I liked him more than he liked me, um I'm wondering, is that a white girl? I don't know. Anyway, because I liked him more than he liked me, he didn't do for me like I did for him. And even if we in a sexual relationship, I still require that you treat me like a lady. I still feel that you should bring me flowers. I still feel that you should take me on dates. I still feel that sometimes you should say, "Can I pay for your hair?" Especially if I'm buying you food and I'm buying you things because I know you in pain all the time and I'm taking care of you and I'm doing niceties for you. Be nice to me. But see, I shouldn't have to say to a man or tell a man repeatedly what I like. If you and I are bumping and grinding on a regular and you keep ringing my doorbell, nigga, we go together. I don't give a fuck what you say. You ain't asked me to be your woman, and I ain't said I want you to be my man. But to a degree, we're in a relationship. You call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. But if you come to this door and keep ringing the doorbell and keep crossing your feet over this threshold, we in something. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like this. If you are liking what you getting, and I'm giving it to you real good, because it ain't Santa Claus moaning and groaning up in this motherfucker. It's you. You mean to tell me you don't want to do nothing for me as a man? I don't like no cheap motherfucker. I just don't. Exactly, Miss CeCe. Exactly. Even if you gonna have that type of relationship, you gotta stop. That's why I said. This is why I said to y'all, stop giving it to them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marta. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I still want you to give me what I require. I still have standards. I don't care what you think it is or what it is. I have standards. I want to be treated. I want to be treated like the queen that I am. Don't water me down just because we fucking. No. No. That's not how they go. Hold on. Right. Still want to be treated like a lady. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I'm going to treat you like a man. I'm going to be good to you. I'm going to be good to you. My mother used to always say, you good to your man. When you like a man, you good to him. I am. Because how do I say I like you and I see that you need this and I see that you need that? If I come over to your apartment or your house and you need some new kitchen towels, guess what? I'm going to Ross to buy you some kitchen towels. You know what I'm saying? Lollipop, still stop writing. Stop trolling the live. I don't know what you talking about. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You got one more time to write that and you get ready to get. Thank you for hiding her. Thank you. Thank you. She was getting on my goddamn nerve. You go shush somewhere. So, you know, with a name like Lollipop, you should be somewhere sucking on something instead of over here talking about shush. She's stupid. Stupid. Probably needs to go learn how to suck on something. Yep, that's true. That is so true. They are. And they don't even want to take the time. That's another thing that I found with men. You know, they think every woman body is the same. My body ain't the same. I know that's right. Hold on a minute. What's up? Hey, how was school? Good. Good. You had a good day? Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm good. Oh, okay. Yeah. Grandma cooking? Yeah. Oh, okay. You look sad. What's wrong? I'll tell you. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Something happened in school? No, Oh. I'm all right. You don't feel 100? Would you feel sick? No, I just didn't like it. I mean, my picture, it was okay. Well, no, I didn't see it yet, though. Oh, yeah, so you don't even know what it looked like. Yeah, it's all right. Okay. Girl. Dealing with these teenagers. Whew, and they mood swings. Lord have mercy. You say I'm hilarious. Girl, I'm telling you, teenagers. Teenagers. Girl, I'm telling you, these boys. Hey, fairy doll. Ooh, when I tell y'all he moody, he is moody. Deborah, you said I had to quit this man. He could not get hard, but I said, then rub my back. He did not even want to rub my back. I said, really? Later, you should be glad to do something. Woo! Claudia, you said I have mood swings. Well, Claudia, you probably do, but I don't know. You know, I have mood swings too because I'm going through menopause. But what he going through other than puberty? Thank you. You love my vibe. Thank you. So relatable. I try to be very relatable. Thank you, Fairy Doll. Oh my God. But you know what? The thing that this is the thing, Deborah. This is the interesting thing about men. Men will men will think that you only want something one certain type of way. And then when you try to tell them, they get in their feelings. Chris, what is you talking about? Don't come over here with that. Don't come over there. My son ain't weak at all. So please, you know what? Miss me with that. Okay? Girl, I know. They are just so oh, he can be so moody sometimes. But I think he didn't like I think he didn't like what he had on. But what he had on was nice. I'm gonna put it over on the I'm gonna put it over on the community page. But his face is broke out. You know, he going through puberty. You know, it's a real bumpy time for a young boy, 17. You know, his father's not in his life. So he has his moments or whatever. But I don't like your comment, Chris, and I don't appreciate that. It's a lot of y'all that were born with had fathers in your lives, and y'all are fucked up because you saw your father beat on your wife, your father beat on your mama, cheat on your mama. So don't miss me with that. You got the same name as my son, but you definitely ain't him. He is a sweetheart. He's a very, very good kid. He's a very good kid. And, he like most people, you have bad days, you have good days. And his day just started all not so good. The tie came apart. He lost his ID. You know what I'm saying? But to say that a child of mommy boys are weak and pathetic, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I know so many men that were raised by single mothers, and they are outstanding men. It's the ones that had their fathers in their lives that are fucked up. Because y'all saw how your father treated your mama. Y'all saw how your father treated your mama. Y'all fathers fucked y'all up. Y'all fathers wasn't good role models for y'all asses. And they were in the home. So miss me with that. You said me. True. Yeah. And I ain't saying that that's the situation with every male child. But a lot of y'all that have fathers, y'all, I've dated y'all. I've dated you. And your daddy. Because your daddy taught you how to be a fucking dog. And how to not treat women good. He saw you pound on your mama. He saw you saw your father cheating and disrespecting your mama. So don't come over here talking about mommy boys are weak and pathetic, because that ain't true. Exactly. That part. Deborah. That part. And I resent that. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you. Yeah, that's just not true. And don't stereotype nobody. You know, because like I said, what I've experienced from a lot of men that had fathers in the home wasn't great. But the men that had good mamas and they were single, they mamas were single mamas, they're better men. And that ain't the case with every person. Yes, so true. So true. Hey, Grandma's Corner, how you doing? Yes, mothers are the best. They are. And you got some really, really great fathers out here too. You know? Yeah, you got a lot of great dads out here. A lot of great dads. A lot of them. Oh, thank you for that compliment. Do I have any advice for you? You about to become a father soon? Well, first of all, congratulations. Happy for you. Is this your first child? I'm assuming. I think the advice that I would give you as a first-time father is just to be transparent and intentional. To always tell your child that you love them. You know, if you start that with them when they are little, they'll continue that as they get older. You know, as a father, as a man, tell your child, especially if it's a male child, tell your child, your male child, that it's okay to say you sorry. It's okay to show emotion. It's okay to hug and kiss and be affectionate. It's okay to say you sorry to somebody that you really love and even that you don't love. Teach your child when they're young how to say, I'm sorry. That's a huge, huge important factor when raising kids. Because if you don't teach your child how to say sorry and how to be empathetic and apologetic, they will be so self-absorbed, it'll be all about them. And see, I had a child later in life, 38, and I was a single mother. And I was a single mother and I had a child late in life. And so I taught Chris when he was young about taking responsibility for his actions. You know what I'm saying? How to take responsibility for his actions. And the other advice I would give you is just to show up. You ain't got to have a lot. You don't have to do a lot. But when a child look out there and see you sitting out there in that audience, when he's up there on that stage reciting his poem in that school assembly, when he see you sitting in the bleachers, when he playing football, basketball, or any other sport, when he goes to the hospital and he wakes up from a surgery or a procedure and he sees you, that's what matters. Not about how much you can do and how much money you spend, but you showing up and being there. Be there all the time. Don't miss one day. Yeah, be there for them. I'm 37, pregnant with my first, so I'm a little late in life too. Okay, Miss CeCe, congratulations. Yeah, I was 38 when I delivered Christopher. My son is 18 months. Okay, taking notes. My dad passed in 2002. It hurts, but when my mom passed, I was broken. Pain is deeper. It most certainly is mellow tone. It is. I really believe that if something happened to my mother, I think I would grieve her differently because I'm very close with her and I'm around her a lot. But when my dad passed in 2016, his death anniversary date was last week, October 29th, right before Halloween. I took his death really, really hard. And I was with him a lot too. Losing a parent is the most. I don't even want to think about it. Honestly, I just don't even want to think about it. I really, really don't. My one son lives with me and helps take care of his mamas because I was a loving mama. Yeah, and they will. They will. And I find that young men that are close with their mothers are more sensitive when they get into relationship with a woman. They have more compassion. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm wrong about this, but I was whooped quite a bit, probably because I was pretty hyperactive. And I would like to think I've turned out all right. I have a pretty good relationship with parents. That's good. I was whooped a lot too. I was too. My parents were mean. You wasn't close with your dad? It's okay. Everybody is not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you from Germany? Oh, okay. Thank you for that compliment. My mother was the best mother that she could be, and my father was trash. But unfortunately, my brothers turned on her and blamed her for his absence, and that's not fair, and it's so common. It is. You're right. Yeah, it definitely is a pain that don't go away. It never go away, Gloria. Gloria and I have been knowing each other a very long time. She was at my father's funeral, and she know how hard I took my dad's death. It was really hard. Do you think it's bad to whoop my kids? Um, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't think it's wrong, but I think we sometimes, especially in our culture as African Americans, and I don't know what nationality you are, I think we can go overboard, especially in our culture. And I think that the way that we whoop kids, some of it is abusive. Like whooping a kid with a branch or a extension cord, to me, is just child abuse. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. I did not whoop Christopher a lot. I didn't have to because he was a different type of kid. But there were a couple of times that I did have to whoop him. And I did not. My parents were very, very strict too. Very mean, very strict, but very loving, very kind, but they just did not play. But I had a good childhood. But they just didn't. My mother and father didn't let me run the streets. That wasn't happening. Yeah, spare the rod isn't working. That's true. It's not. It's a different generation now. But that's why I say you have to. I don't know what this sign mean. I don't know what that mean. I don't know what the purple is. I don't know what he's putting up cuz they held it. So I don't know. Oh, okay. But I think that oh, you back home? Okay, Meadow. But I think that it's necessary to sometimes spank children. But I don't think that you should go overboard with it. We just go overboard with stuff, even when they have really pissed you off. You know, um, I don't know what you asking. I don't know what you asking. And you talking about why? Why what? What do you mean? So I think that you can whoop kids, and I think you can get, I think the thing is that you got to let kids know you don't play. You got to be stern to a degree. You got to let kids know that you will fuck them up, without fucking them up. But you got to let them think that you will really fuck them up. And that's what I had to do with him. Yeah, you can talk through the issues. You can. I'm sorry to hear that Chris has feels. Yeah, he's not. He ain't himself today at all. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know. He started off, he woke up, like I said, he messed the tie up. He didn't like the tie. He didn't like what he wore. And I feel like that's kind of my fault because I forgot that it was picture day coming up. I didn't go buy him anything when I should have. I should have really took Chris shopping for him to be a little bit more ready. and we waited to the last minute. Even though what he had on, you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you. I hope you hit the subscribe button. This won't be your last time stopping on by. Thank you for the floating heart, pretty KD. I will definitely give him a big hug. I definitely will. So that was my fault. That was my fault. I take responsibility for that. I didn't really go shopping for him. I forgot about it. I should have taken him shopping weeks ago, when I had the money, and I should have found him something that he really wanted to wear, and I didn't do that. Oh, okay. That's what that represents, the Islam religion. Okay. I don't understand why he would keep putting that up. I mean, here's the thing. I know it's a lot of you all that come on here and say Jesus loves you and you want to talk about your religion. That's not what my channel is about. I talk about God and how good God is to me and has been how good God has been to me. I talk about God, but I don't stuff him down your throat. And I just would appreciate that you all not come over here and do that, even though I'm a Christian and I believe in God. But whatever your religion is, I don't need to know, nor do I care. So respect my channel enough to not do that, okay? If we talking about God and it's a subject about God and it's a subject about faith or a subject about this, that, or the other, something, a testimony, something I'm sharing with you all, that's different. I'm not against anybody, but don't come over here and flood the live with writing symbols and all of that. If you Islamic, more power to you. But that is not what this channel is about. So don't do that. Don't come over here because you don't know what other people's religion is about. And it's insulting to do that to somebody who is not Islamic. I'm not Islamic. Clearly, you can see that I'm not. So why would you come on here and flood my live with all of these symbols? Go live on your YouTube channel and write whatever you want to write. That's what I don't understand. I try to be respectful of everybody, but please respect me. This is my live. This is my house. This is my channel. Don't do that. And then you got people that keep writing these long things about Jesus love you, Jesus love you. I know. I don't need you to write a whole paragraph about Jesus. I know who Jesus is. I know. That irritates me too. And I talk about God. But when you keep writing all of that, stop that. This is not a religious channel. I'm not on here with a Bible going live. I'm not. So respect me and respect the people that's in the chat. All right. Yeah, I get sick of that. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, slap it down right away, girl. Yeah, because it just gets to be too much. He over here writing the whole symbols. I'm like, I don't know even what you're talking about. What? They made you again? What are you talking about? I'm doing good. How are you? Right. We're here to have fun. Exactly. I don't, if I mention or I say something about God or we talking about that, that's a subject. That's the subject. Well, we are here to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody made me mad. I just get irritated with stupidity. Stupid stuff get on my nerve. I don't have time to be mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just get tired of the stupidity and people feeling like they want to crowd your space with their stuff. Go to your YouTube channel, go live and talk about Islam and talk about Jesus and everything else. But stop doing that over here. Okay. I'm going to get off here in a few minutes. So is there anything else you all want to say or anything else you all want to talk about before I go? Because I'm going to leave about 5 o'clock. Hey, Vint, how are you? Yeah, stupid is what stupid does. And I don't like that. I just don't like that. I'm not Islamic. So you writing that, you enroll a whole thing of a symbol. You know, yeah, I'm right. I just get tired of that. I'm not sitting here with no Bible. There are people on YouTube that have Bible study. They're pastors and evangelists, and they do Bible study and they go live. I respect that. You think I would go over there and start talking about relationships and things of that nature if that's what their content was about? I respect people's content, and I want you to respect mine. That's all I'm saying. You want to come over here and talk about you Islamic. Don't nobody give a fuck. We had a few, but we didn't have that many, Meadow. You said those be bots. Probably. My dad always said, kiss a child on the forehead. So give that man that advice. Yes. Because I'm going to tell you, when you don't kiss your child on the forehead, it shows up later in their adulthood. Yeah, Ross. I got this from Ross. And it's like it looked like a sweatshirt on the hood on the outside. And it's a little distressed on the jacket part. I got it from Ross or Burlington. I know, it just don't make sense. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Mike Merrimack, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I think that's where I bought this jacket from. Yeah, this it's a sweater on the inside and it does zip. But I can't zip it because of my hips. But you see how it's made in the hood? This is how the hood is. So you can wear it now, in the fall when it's not too hot. I have it in black, this color, and I have it in blue. I don't know what the blue one is, but this is the black one. Yeah, it is a cool jacket. Yeah, it's real cute. Thank you. Off topic, but I hate when my period comes on and I don't expect it. Woo, child. I don't miss them days. I don't miss them days at all. But I know what you mean, though. Do you have bad cramps? Yes, the hoodie is attached. Yep, it don't come off. So when you wash it, you just wash the whole thing. Yeah, like I said, it's zipped, and it's got two functioning pockets right here. I wear it a lot. Well, I've been wearing it since it got a little cooler. Thank you. I don't blame you. Leave religion alone. This show is about speaking about situations. Leave religion out of this. Exactly. I mean, we can talk about it, but that's not what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's in it looked like it's in some kind of crystals. Yeah. You like my whole style? Thank you. Yeah, so hey, how you doing? I don't know what he's saying either. Today was pretty good. I didn't have a bad day. I got a feeling that they're gonna put me on a crew tomorrow digging. Please pray my strength that they don't do that. Whew. I don't want to. He talking about he need a he can't. This foreman came in talking about he need a digger labor tomorrow to dig holes. How you doing, Islam? How are you? You officially retired? Oh, congratulations. My cruise was great. It was great. It was great. I hated to come back. Well, I was ready to come back, but it was nice. Chris had a great time. Girl, I know. Oh, Lord is right. I swear, I hope they don't send me because I do not want to do that shit. I don't. My foot is if I go out and I dig tomorrow, I guarantee you I ain't going to work the next day. I'm a construction laborer, but I don't work on the construction trucks. I do something else. Girl, last time they had me digging holes, we had a heat index of 120 in Chicago. So I didn't go to you new here, welcome. I didn't go to work the next day. And your back be hurting, your ass be hurting, your legs be hurting, my foot be hurting. I mean, just everything. Just everything. Just because you got to dig to find the gas line so that they don't hit the gas line when they go up under with the boring machine, because that's where they going to put the light poles. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm 55. I did labor. I worked on behind a garbage truck dumping garbage for 10 years in alleys, and I'm over that shit. I don't want to do hard work no more. I should start a TV show. I wish I could. I got an FMLA day that I could use, but if I use my FMLA day, it'll be a FMLA sick, no pay. And I ain't trying to miss no pay, because the next two pay periods are 10-day pay periods. So I'm really trying not to miss no pay. No, I was born in February. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, pretty KD, I'm just over it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that shit no more. I was a garbage labor. I did that job for 10 years. That was back-breaking work. Mm-mm. People keep saying I need to start a podcast, but I don't know how to start a podcast. I really don't. I got to really look into it. I really got to look into it. My video uploaded, so I'm going to upload it. I'm going to release it when I get off of here. But there's some things I said in that video today about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about how hard it is to grow content over here. How hard it is to get people to watch. Oh, how hard it is to get people to watch your content. And I feel like sometimes I just feel like YouTube don't push you out. Like they don't give people notifications when you live. And you know, it's just this platform is hard. It's real hard. Oh, I got something in my eye. I hate how dark it is getting now. I feel like I should be sleeping now. I know, right? It's crazy. You'll support me. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get off of here. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. I might talk to y'all on the way home. I may wait till I get home to talk to you all. I don't know. But in any event, I will be back tomorrow. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a great Monday. The day went by fast. I was grateful and thankful. I'm ready to retire. I say it every day. I'm not ready to give up my money, but I'm ready to retire. I am. I'm ready to retire. But thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you all for watching my lives. Thank you all for subscribing. I don't know. I don't know what's for dinner. I have no clue. I don't know. I'm glad you were here to listen, Meadow. I'm glad. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't a lot of people here. It was a couple of knuckleheads here that we had to hide. But Passion took care of that. And I hid one person, I think. So, yeah. You too, Grandma's Corner. You take care as well. Love you all. Thank you all for the love and the support. I appreciate you all for the gifts, the cash apps, all the stuff that you all do. For you all being here, just being here, watching my live streams mean a lot to me. And I love you all, and I appreciate you all so very much. If you didn't hit the subscribe button, please make sure you do. Make sure you turn on your bell notification so you won't miss any live. I hope you all, hey, Nick Technics, I hope you all are getting the notification. But you know, YouTube does that too. And Nick Technics, I talked about you in my video today, but it just now, for some reason, all damn day, it took forever for it to upload. And it wasn't that long, but I'm getting ready to release it now. But I was talking about, in my video today, I was talking about how hard it is to grow content, how hard it is for your content or your channel to grow, and all the stuff that we do. You know what I'm saying? You get notifications all the time. Okay, that's great. I don't know what the person is saying that's above you, saying something crazy. Yeah, so you can't wait to watch the video. So yeah, so I was talking about that, and how YouTube don't push you out, and they don't recommend your channel. And I can't even find my content. Like if I do search like Shein curvy girl or plus size curvy girl for Shein, I don't see me. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking about that, and I was talking about Nick Techniques. I was talking about I think your videos are blacklisted. I don't get notifications. I don't think they're blacklisted. I don't think so. You're not the only person who, if I was blacklisted, nobody would see anything that I upload. So you are wrong about that. Um, but I was talking about how all the preparation that Nick Techniques does in her videos. She put on the thigh-high boots. She got the beach ball, and I was saying that it was kind of funny, but I'm just saying, she does a lot of styling. She just doesn't, I don't do that, but she do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her thing, and she really puts a lot of work into it. Okay, thank you. I'm glad they come up for you, K Brad. And and we both have complained about the same thing. I did that last Shein haul I did. It took it 3 weeks to get to a 1,000 views. And I got over 20,000 YouTube subscribers. Yeah, and I think, so I don't know if it's a glitch in YouTube with people not getting those notifications. I don't know. YouTube is just weird. Like it took all day for that video to upload. You know what I'm saying? So I do think it's some kind of, Meadow always says it's some kind of glitch, and it probably is. But I will say this. It's disheartening. And that's what I said in the video. I'm not doing no more hauls. I've come to realize that I'm done with hauls. I am going to do a Ross haul because someone asked me, Modest J, Jody, who has a YouTube channel, asked me to do a Ross collab with her. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a New Year's Eve. I'm going to do a New Year's Eve dress haul from Shein. I'm going to do that. But after that, I'm done. I'm not doing no more hauls. I'm going to do shorts. I'm going to do car chats. I'm going to come on live. Unless I have a lot of stuff, I will do a call. Otherwise, I'm not. Because people don't watch them. They don't watch them. I'm going to do a glamour haul. But it's going to be for New Year's Eve. I already picked the dresses and everything. I'm only going to do like 4 or 5 dresses because I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. But I am going to do a glamour haul and show you all some outfits. I'm going to do that. But it's just, you do all of that and then only 200 people look at the video. And you got all your makeup on. You got your hair done. You did this. You did that. And you pulled out stocking shoes, boots. I'm just saying. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. You always look cute. Thank you. So, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It takes up a lot of your time. And then how I kept writing to Shein, emailing them after they did what they did, and they never took me back. If they came back, I wouldn't go back with them. I wouldn't go back with them. I like having my Sundays free. I don't want to be obligated to no brand no more. Yeah, they do. These car chats suck. They don't get a lot of views. But the bad thing with the fashion hauls is that sometimes they'll do good and sometimes they don't. It depends on what they are. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what they are. If it's lingerie, yeah, it'll do good. But if it's a fashion haul, it might do good, it might not. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's editing, filming. And then, you don't even make a whole lot of money on here. And you don't get a lot of views. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do. I do, Latasha. I do. I get paid for the old videos. It's all based on views. Whether you watch the old or the new, it's all based on views and the ads that are on your content. That's what help you get paid. But it's just not a lot of views all the time, you know? I'm getting off. Oh, okay. I'll tell you. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, it's Nick. It's just Nick. I'm gonna call you later. I'm gonna go ahead and see what's going on with Christopher, but I'm gonna call you when I'm on my way home. But it's just, and I'll do a like a TJ Maxx haul or something that I bought, and it don't get that many views. Or I'll do a fashion haul and it don't get that many views, and I'm like, what is really going on? And it's frustrating because you are filming and changing out of them clothes. It's like being a model. And see, the only reason why I kept doing it because I like to do it. But I don't want to be obligated no more. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't want to be obligated no more. I just don't. I really, really don't. Something came across the screen that Christopher got a doctor's appointment. I don't know what that's for. Yeah, but anyway, you all, I'm gonna go on and go, so I can go ahead and talk to him. Creators are doing more Wear My Closet videos. I like those a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody like different things. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know what people gonna watch. I will, Meadow. I give him a big old hug. I'm gonna go in here and see what's bothering him, what's going on with him. He didn't have a good day. So, it is what it is. But let me put this bag. Oh, I'll have him put that bag back there. But I will chat with you all tomorrow. Okay? So you all have a good day. Or I should say a good night, a good evening. Yeah, I hope he feel better too. I don't know if he was teased about what he had on. I don't know. But it's something bothering him. But I'll let you know about it, Meadow. I'll text you later. And Nick Technics, I'll call you later too. But I'm going to release this video. You have a good night too, Raspberry Pie. Yes, love you too, Meadow. Love all of you all. God bless you all, and I'll see you real soon. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, peace, love, and blessings. Bye. Mwah.